The third bit is consistency and relevance. And this is something that a lot of grassroots organizations are struggling with. And that is because there is a constant competition between local community needs and development agenda, which should not be the case, because whatever development agenda, global development agenda we're setting is based off of information that has been gathered from various countries, and it has been said this is where we need to go globally as a world. But then now, how exactly do we reconcile what we have as a global agenda with whatever it is that we have as community needs, so that grassroots organizations are able to adapt quickly to change, and we are not stuck on the outcomes, but rather move to an agile way of thinking where we are talking about how exactly do we qualify the process that we are taking towards achieving these changes, towards achieving these development gains. So in that way, development practitioners are able to adapt quickly to change. We are able to survive in a constantly changing environment, and we get to a point where the worth or the value of development work isn't tied to the outcomes, but rather the process that we take towards getting these outcomes. What this leads to is a development process where, when we are looking at impact, we concentrate more on the depth of that impact rather than the breadth. So instead of just saying, hey, we have reached 20,000 people doing this, we can also qualify the fact that out of these 20,000 people, if I take the story of this one person, I can clearly track that these are the incremental changes in this person's way of being or behavior that have led to this final outcome that we're looking at. So we care as much about the process as we care about the outcome, or even more. And this is to ensure that at the end of the day, the development practitioner or whatever project it is that we are creating, you are more concerned about the user experience and the incremental gains that are coming up with this person interacting with the program. Because behavioral change is not something that is quantifiable statistically. You can say, yes, we've reached this number of people, but how do you qualify that this person has actually changed to this? That is qualitative, and the only way we measure that is by measuring the process as we go, as opposed to just concentrating on the final outcome. So these are some of the things that we're looking at to accomplish with what we're doing.